Hey guys, Clyde here. I had a user respond with a comment to my how to grind up 21-point captains quickly video with this comment. It was from Tony Ennis, a YouTube user, who says, how does one grind up a captain? When I dismiss captains, the only thing I recall seeing is a you have an hour to change your mind notice. Well, this video is to help Tony and anyone else who's had this question or hasn't taken advantage of this mechanic in the past. One thing that might be standing in the way of seeing that message is if you're trying to dismiss a captain who has 0 points. A lot of us have a bunch of these submarine captains that were gifted to us here during the submarine event. So if we tried to reset, for example, or dismiss Friedrich Zimmer here, right click and I hit dismiss, and it just says you want to get rid of this guy. I say yes. And all it does is puts this awaiting dismissal with a 1-hour timer up here. I'm not going to fire Friedrich just for this video, although I don't really know why I'm keeping him around. It would take 2.9 million free XP, or Captain XP, to grind him to 21, and that's just not likely to happen with other people who've already got more points than Friedrich has. Now, if I try to dismiss Hans Kastner here, Hans gives me some options. I can dismiss him for 0 Commander XP and 0 credits. This is exactly what we just did to Friedrich a second ago. This guy would be dismissed, I'd get a 1-hour timer, and we'd be good. In fact, I'm actually not sure I'd get a 1-hour timer here because this menu is here. This says a dismissed commander cannot be recalled. In fact, so I'm not sure if whenever this menu comes up, if you can actually hit cancel. So be careful in this window. The second thing is I can dismiss him and spend 457,500 credits and get 45,750 Elite Commander XP in exchange. This is me grinding up Hans for this much money in exchange for that many Elite Commander experience points. This is the thing I talk about on the video, and at the top there is the same option but for doubloons and for a larger percentage. This is 100% of a 10-point captain's 183,000 XP, and 25% of that is 45,750. And you can see that, of course, doubloons, 1,663 doubloons. I really don't recommend spending doubloons to grind up your captains because I think that's kind of expensive and that's real money. You should save your money and maybe not do that. But if you're a person who's credits rich, and there are players I know in real life who have over 300 million credits, then this is a great option. You'll at least get something back from a captain you didn't need anyway. I would recommend exercising caution because you never know when you'll need another 10-point captain. If you're like when the new German battlecruiser line came out, all of a sudden I needed another captain. And if I had dismissed every single one of my extra captains, I'd have to start with like a 6-point captain that would cost me 900,000 credits. If I'd kept a 10-pointer just waiting around in case they added a new line, that'd be a little more frugal, a little more efficient. Something to think about. Again, like I said, if you dismiss using this window, particularly for credits or doubloons, I know for a fact that you do not get a chance to recall this, so make sure you know what you're doing and make that decision with intention. If you dismiss with 0 XP, if anybody knows if that is an instant dismissal, let me know, because I'm kind of curious, and I'm not going to do it to Hans here because I think he's worth more than just firing him for no reason for an experiment. So I'm going to hit no here, but if anybody had that question about how this works, how to grind a captain up into Captain Dust to level up your other captains, this is how it works. Remember that 45,750 XP is not very much when it comes to a 2.9 million Commander XP grind. However, that's more than nothing, and if you got tons of silver and you're trying to grind captains, it might be worth doing. Hope this video was helpful for Tony and anybody else who had this question. Thanks guys, and have a wonderful day.